block are you doing?
Let me look that up real quick.
So dope, dude. Chargeblade's got the cool. Like, it's undeniably a fact.
Pack of the Blade?
That's
No, that's your packed boon.
I'm gonna test all these other ones.
Are you a Hexblade?
Yeah, I think so. Sorry, I didn't pop up for some reason.
Gotcha. So yeah, hey guys, Lucky Red and the Dumpsters and Dragons gang here once again. But today is episode 0. We're mostly doing character building so we can set up for our next quest and adventure. Some people are sticking with the same character, some are changing it up. So yeah, hi guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
All the same
ho.
boys, though we're short one of them, but he will be back for the true campaign. He is, unfortunately, preoccupied at the moment. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's also really cool. Damn, Longsword also has some dope poses. Yeah, there's the anime pose. There's the edgelord pose.
Alright, so that actually changes up a lot, because I didn't realize you were doing a Hexblade build.
I think it's a Hexblade build.
Are you a magic fighter?
Well, on your character sheet, what's your subclass?
I don't think I pick a subclass. I think I just went with Warlock.
How?
I don't know.
Warlocks have to pick their subclass when they're level 1. Are you using the same character builder as us?
Yeah.
Well, if you go to your character...
Warlock.
If you go to your character and go to information...
Oh, Lurker in the Deep, Pack of the Blade. My bad.
Oh yeah, okay.
Why Pact of the Blade for that one? Is that a good melee class?
My guy was lacking any kind of melee defense.
Oh,
So-
if you're a caster, you don't need one.
I know, but they still prefer.
He can do it.
Hey, no, that's your call. I'm not knocking
'Cause
it.
We might run into something that's resistant to regular.
I'm not knocking him, just telling you
Oh
you're
my
wrong.
God.
You prepare the hunting horn as a guitar? That's sick.
Oh,
I thought it was a catapult at first.
I need a guitar. I know guitar is one of them. It's the same as the greatsword. That's cool. And then you strum it. Hell yeah! This is great. All right, hunting horn might be my favorite puzzles. Yeah. I'm just trying all the weapon poses while you guys are starting to plan out what you're building. Alright, time for Andy's favorite weapon.
Oh, the lance.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. It's like a warrior preparing for battle. That one seems like just the pose for the... Oh, and then the preparing to charge. Those are okay. Those are alright. Hunting horn is pretty awesome. I agree. I absolutely agree.
Oh, it's the best.
I don't like using it, if I'm being honest. I tried it a few times, but it's not my favorite. But I think it is a really dope weapon. I wonder, does Gunlance... Okay, nope, that's different. That's pretty cool, though. How do you even keep that pose without breaking your back? That's dope. And then that's the same pose as the lance.
Well, if you want to do Pact of the Blade, the Hexblade is normally the one people go for. Because that actually gives you... Hexblade changes it so essentially all your melee stats go off of your charisma modifier. as opposed to your melee
But this is
stats.
still this charge blade. This is not. I thought this was switch.
Although this Kraken build does sound really cool. I don't blame you for picking it.
Honestly, based on pure design, just the like. Oh wait, is that the switch X? No, that's totally charge blade. Let's see, Isaac's favorite weapon.
That's not my favorite weapon.
Oh,
I was like,
Sean's
that's not the
favorite
gun
weapon.
lance.
Yeah, I did gun lance as well. Oh, that's cool.
That's why I picked it. I
Yeah,
forgot
he
about
stole
that.
he stole my insect blade. Shit. Because he couldn't figure out how to get good.
Scrub.
I don't know. I think gun lance, or I think the insect glaive is kind of hard to use. So I'd say take some skill to actually use it.
No, as someone who's played a lot of it, I can confirm that it takes 0 skill.
You want to say that again? You want to say that again?
Yes.
Fucking. I wish you could just use the gun that way. I just want that to be my standard fire. Fucking. Isaac, say that shit again.
Kill shot.
Oh, shot. I thought you didn't like Steve Carell.
I don't, but I know that line.
We need to do that trick with the gun lance with 4 peeps, same time. Oh, is that where you just blast the shit out of something and then it instantly dies?
More or less.
I think I've
yeah.
seen it online. Is that every weapon already? Man, I went through them fast.
Nah, I'm gonna keep my character the way it is.
Yee.
But now for my weapon of choice.
Switch axe.
Nope. The hammer. Or
Oh, that's a
John
cool looking thing.
got the oh, what's the name of that? When you beat Iceborne, you can get like those special metal weapons. And this is the hammer one. It's like an actual axe.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, that's why I love it. I mean, you still get it. I don't think it was like an event. I'm pretty sure it was just a thing you could do.
Yeah, it takes
The Royal,
what material?
the Royal Cross Mace is what that one is called. But it looks dope. That's why I like it. Oh no, that was switch. Wait, that's switch axe. Wait, which one's charge blade? Do I not have a charge blade?
You can choose bite. Your mouth transforms into.
Oh no, Andy.
Andy, no! Andy!
Oh, that is a charge blade. Do I not have a
He can be
switch
like
axe,
that
though?
one guy off of
Huh. I really do not. I just don't have a switch axe, apparently.
He can be like that one bad guy from My Hero that's always hungry, never satisfied, and he can bite through anything.
Andy, no!
No.
Hold on. You guys sit in here. I'll be right back. So what if I want to play a Hexblade Monk?
Can say monk, I guess.
No, I want to play a Hexblade Monk. I just said that.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
I'm all for it. I don't know what it is, but do it.
Yeah.
Make him an enemy of ours.
A Hexblade Monk is an enemy you fight, and his name is just a Hexblade Monk. There's nothing else special about him but his name. It's big and impossible to wield in real life. It's a perfect Monster Hunter weapon.
Yeah.
I actually saw this channel who actually went ahead and tried to. They had one custom made and like actually like swing around and stuff, but then afterwards, tried to figure out the science behind if you could actually practically use a Monster Hunter weapon. Specifically, I think it was the Dragonbone Greatsword.
It probably weighs fucking 200 pounds.
Well, the one they had was extremely heavy, and you could swing it very impractically. Not very useful, but...
Just thinking a piece of, like, even bone that big would be fucking impossible to move around.
Yeah.
I'm going with my original idea.
But yes, after basically figuring out the math there to make sure it's all nice and good, the answer was absolutely not. It'd be too goddamn heavy.
Isaac, what's your original idea you're going with?
Jesus.
Monk Way of the Cobalt Soul.
What's that do?
You punch people until they tell you what you want.
Ah.
So it's an intelligence gathering class.
Okay.
It's actually pretty cool. Now that I think is every weapon.
Not sure what species I want to be though.
Now once the
Did
day
you do sword and shield?
yeah, but I can do it again. The day that it finally comes that there's weapon skins, like there is for layered armor, that would be great. Waiting for that day. Waiting for that day where I can use like a badass weapon like the I don't know, something really fucking good, and it doesn't look like I'm holding like tentacles in my hand. Ching. There is weapon skins? I didn't know that. Hey. I also think there's different weapons that are gender specific. Hadouken. There's your sword and shield pose. I don't know what your favorite weapon is, Michael.
What?
I said I don't know what your favorite weapon is.
Probably hammer.
Is it hammer?
To use. Yeah.
Okay. It's also my favorite weapon. It was great sword for me until I beat the game, and then Iceborne I was like, I want something different, and then I switched to hammer, and it was the best decision I ever made. They released layered weapon skins not that long ago.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think I did hear about that.
Oh, see, didn't even know that existed.
So what are the characters then? Not the classes, but the characters.
The characters?
Yeah, what is everyone's character?
Well, let's see.
What do you plan
My
on?
name is, let's see, what are naming it? Oh, yes. Maximilian Anachovi is a lover, not a fighter, and he believes that you guys should do all the bleeding and dying while he takes all the credit.
Yeah, that's a strict code of ethics that he follows.
Top tier planning. Top tier character, I mean. And he fits very well with our theme of very selfish assholes.
His name is an anchovy. Yeah.
Is anchovy, but it's said anchovy.
Yeah, you gotta say it with the accent. You gotta say it correctly.
Cool.
Anchovy. I love that Bed the Bone Admiral's clothes flow in the wind. It makes her status seem more regal. But this, by the way, in this quest, you guys will not be pirates anymore. Just to clarify.
Okay. No, this is a mostly on land.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are still free to make truly more neutral or evil characters. I'm fine with that. It's just your quest will take you not to the high seas, probably.
Yeah.
At least it won't exclusively take place there. Dude, I'm cutting
so
up all your
far-
bamboo.
We have a warlock, and Isaac, you said you're a fighter? No.
A monk.
Monk.
Oh, you're monk. Okay.
Raggedy, what
That
do
was
you
what I was
pick?
gonna do before.
I'm sticking with barbarian.
Barbarian? Okay, so we got a lot of, like, melee, it looks like.
No,
Well,
we're
warlock
pretty
is
split.
magic.
Well, I know Warlock's magic, but isn't Barbarian and,
Bard
no.
is also magic.
Oh yeah, I forgot Bard.
I mean, I could do a caster. I'm cool with that too.
Well, no, I mean, I'm okay with doing a cleric or a rogue, but I guess it's like, which one? But they both sound fun to me, that's why I'm like...
Also, Hexblade Warlock is, or whatever. Sounds like you were going more battle mage than.
No, he said he wanted the Pact of the Blade as a backup defense, like
Yeah,
being
yeah.
able to fight in melee if he has to.
Gotcha.
Yep. I chose more like debuff spells and things to hinder the enemy.
Oh, so we actually don't. We lack a power mage then.
Though your bard does have a lot of AoE damaging spells.
Yeah, but I don't think Bard's exactly a power caster.
What would you consider power casters?
Wizard.
Wizard,
Wizard.
sorcerer, certain
Or-
clerics,
Warlock.
Warlock. Is
warlock.
Warlock not considered one?
Warlock is, but you know, it looks like he's building in a different direction than that. Well, if you want utility, I would go Tome of the what is it? Or sorry, Pact of the Tome,
Nah,
because
it's
that gives
okay.
you access to cantrips from every other spell book.
Well, he don't wanna.
I'm not saying he has to. Why are you making us so argumentative, Zach?
Because I'm trying to infer what you guys are saying. I'm making it so everyone understands. As the game master.
That's terrible. You're just gonna start fights.
Yes. It's my job.
I mean, to be fair,
Instigate
I think
conflict.
James knows what he wants and has it down.
Which is fine. I'm just saying because I built a warlock in my other game.
This is hence why I took this pose to watch over you as a master. As my clothes flow with the wind.
Yeah, I forgot, like, Tishan's got
Oh,
all
let
those
me
AoE
just
spells.
close the window in here for you, Zach. That'll stop the wind blowing.
Okay.
So what kind of barbarian are you thinking, Raggedy?
I'm going back and forth. I'm just reading what's available.
Does your bed close the window?
Storm Tide was really interesting.
Storm
Path of the
Barbarian?
Juggernaut is also interesting.
Oh, I never noticed that before.
What?
There was another building in the background that I didn't see.
It's supposed to be outside of the gathering hall. It's supposed to just be like part of the city.
So what's everybody's race this time around?
Well,
Andy's changing his race, I think, or he's considering it. So, and I'm not sure.
I'm still deciding.
Well, if I'm still picking, like, if I go with the rogue, I'll be an Eladrin variant elf. And if I choose a life cleric,
Undergarment
I'll be a
gnome.
Furbolg.
I want to be a vampire.
You technically could
No,
be.
this is the wrong game.
I wouldn't recommend it though.
Yeah, there's a vampire.
He can play a vampire. I wouldn't.
This joke I was
I'm gonna try to
making.
kill everyone.
Well, yeah, you have to
No.
be. You have to be chaotic evil or lawful evil. You have to be evil. That is a requirement.
Aren't we all evil?
You
I thought
you
we
also.
can't be.
I said you can.
I mean,
be,
everyone else seems
and,
pretty damn evil.
Also, but just remember, you are dying if you're out in sunlight. Just to warn you.
What if I have an umbrella?
No, it does not help you. Also, what's an umbrella?
Oh, they had umbrellas back then.
Yeah, they did. They're just called parasols.
Yeah.
I'm more like a vampire in the sense it's a pillar man.
Where you die in
Pillar,
sunlight? Where you die in sunlight?
Wamu.
Oh yeah, that's right. He used wind to block sunlight, which makes no sense, by the way.
No, I think he wants
Or
to be
he's,
a Twilight vampire. that
Yeah, dude, I
sparkles.
want to be able to play baseball. I want to be really good
No,
at
he
baseball.
has sunblock and a big hat.
Nope. Big cowboy hat. Cowboy vampire.
It's a 55-gallon hat.
Is there any benefit to being a human?
You get +1 to all stats.
Yeah, all your base stats get +1
And
immediately.
if you're a variant human, you get a +1 to 1 or 2 stats, and you get a free feat at level 1.
And I think an extra, like, tool proficiency or something, too.
Yeah, variant humans are considered a low plus.
That's where he stores the blood in his cowboy hat.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so
Damn.
I'm gonna say no. Umbrellas were not invented during the fantasy medieval era, as apparently the earliest they've been seen is in the 1700s.
What if he invented the umbrella?
Little, he invented it.
Yeah, it's just like a...
Bleh, what if I put some
What if I took some leather?
some leather and put it into a strange contraption? Bleh.
A round shape. You'll be a barbarian cat folk. I don't know.
I mean, you can. I like to think you're this different race, but you're the same character. So apparently, when you got ripped into the future, you just like it literally
if I'm gonna
altered
change it
you.
up that much, I'm gonna come up with a new character name. It's gonna be a different character. I'm changing race.
Oh no, this is a That's the monster vampire.
I kind of like dwarf though.
Dwarf. I am but a dwarf.
I like that song. Center. Same song I had planned. Damn it.
Oh, if you play vampire, you have to pick a sin and embody it. As it is
Oh, gluttony.
your literal.
Gluttony, I will be the fattest vampire you've ever seen.
It'll be literally what drives you as a being. Oh no, you don't get to pick it. You have to roll a d8 and see what happens.
Oh. I like to mix mayonnaise in with the blood. It helps it pot more.
Ugh. I don't know if you could gain weight since your organs don't work.
He infuses the blood with lard, and that's how he gains weight.
It is all aesthetic. It is all water. Or blood.
Oh, you roll 2 d8s and re-roll any 8s. Apparently, that's how you get your shit.
Okay, I maybe not vampire.
And they
Well,
become
I
one of your
think then I'll go back
virtues.
to doing fighter.
Going to keep this voice.
You're also bound by an actual coffinic object. And you cannot leave within 500 feet of it. It's notable increase in the population of bats, rats, and wolves in the region. Plants within 500 feet.
I'm going to need one of you to help me carry this thing. It's fucking heavy.
Sorry, I misread that. Basically, you just can't. You have to have one.
Seriously, I cannot move this by myself.
It's just an oversized laundry basket.
Basically, you can't travel for a long period of time on a quest unless you have a way to get back to it. Oh, he was extremely fat before he turned.
You put wheels in the sail like a boat.
Yes.
Come on.
There we go.
Could, if we had, oh no, I don't think that would work.
Ooh, that's rough. Okay, so you have an unholy body. Dark magic sustains you, making you resistant to necrotic damage. That's pretty good. But healing potions do not have healing effect on you. Instead, they deal poison damage equal to the amount that was meant to be healed. To heal you, you must either drink blood, spend hit die, or finish a long rest. So you basically can't be normally healed. You have to find ways to heal.
That's kind of like the Warforged, they have to be repaired.
Yeah.
You said I can drink blood.
Yeah, you'd have to drink blood.
There's a lot of people on this team.
Hey, everyone's gotta give a little bit for your vampire buddy.
Nah, he's on a diet. He doesn't get any blood. He's got to drink that diet blood.
No, it's for my grandmother.
No, it's gonna be like strawberry juice and
Having your
water.
blood dry.
Oh, you don't. You cannot complete a death saving throw.
Oh.
So if your hit points drop to 0 outside of your coffinic structure, you transform into a cloud of mist instead of falling unconscious, provided you are not in an area with sunlight or running water. If you cannot transform, you are destroyed. So if you're near either of those two things, you are just instantly dead. While in mist form, you can't take any actions. Oh shit, I lost my spot. One item is called vampiric sunglasses. Yeah, here it is.
I'm gonna look up Lizard Man.
Oh, the lizard people? There's a couple different ones. So take your pick. They all do different things. Dragonkin is the most popular. Because then you're half dragon. Cool thing about Dragonkin is at literally at first level you can breathe whatever element you choose. But you have to pick your element. Like to start.
Only breathe that element, or do I also get oxygen?
No, you can you can breathe. I think you need
I
to.
can only breathe lightning.
I think you can also consume that element as well to gain some kind of benefits. I'm not sure what those are though. Oh my god, so this person shared step 1, Zack Ryder signs with AEW. Step 2, Cody Rhodes teams with him. Step 3, they call their tag team Sweet Life of Zack and Cody.
I saw that.
Step 4, they renamed the Jericho Cruise AEW Sweet Life on Deck. Step 5, ratings go up. I agree, this is a great plan. I see no negatives.
Also, I couldn't find anything on Warforged needing repairs.
That was in Eberron when it first came out.
So is that just not a thing anymore, or just when they originally came out?
When they originally came out, I didn't know if it was still a thing. I thought that was still the case.
I just didn't see it on their character sheet when I looked it up because I was looking at doing a Warforged.
Healing spells didn't heal them. You had to have, unless you were had an artificer on their team with repair construct or something.
Anybody know anything about half hag?
Half what?
Hag.
Half hag?
Yeah.
The race.
You are a hag. I don't know.
You're an old
On one side.
baby bitch.
Yep.
You're half ugly old woman.
And half cat.
You're half of a cat. Like, you know the movie Cats? It's like that, but only half of you is like that.
Oh no, I was thinking like
It's one of
cat
those
dog.
creatures. Oh no, I was thinking the movie Cats, but like only one half of your body looks like one of the characters from the movie Cats.
No, it's an old lady and a cat dog together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No. The crazy cat lady approach.
Terrifying cat lady.
Though hags represent all that is evil and cruel, their half-hag spawn face a contest between their hag nature and the morality that their other parent granted them. So essentially, half-hags are upset that they are half-hags. Tall and lanky, born from hags who bed mortal men, at least they still remain minor qualities of their hag mothers. Your charisma has a +2 to start. Or, like, it's given an extra 2 points towards it. You have claws, illusionary appearance. I don't know, apparently they just kind of look like normal people, but it's mostly because they kind of shapeshift to look like normal women. Apparently hags in themselves kind of look like I don't know, like kind of like forest witches kind of deal. Like these old, beady, decrepit women. Like stereotypical scary old lady in the woods. Yeah, that.
What's this?
Would you like some cookies? They're in the oven.
And half cats either look like, depending upon your depiction, they either look like anime cat girls, or they look like anthropomorphized half cat people, whether that be male or female. That is the two. Those are like the two options of the cat folk race. Basically, you can look like a tiger man, like Leomon, or you can look like a cute cat girl from the Animus. Apparently. Why?
What?
Apparently, it is a confirmed fact that Master Chief does, in fact, like pineapples on pizza, but he likes light pineapple.
Wait, white pineapple?
Yeah, he likes light pineapple, like a little bit of pineapple, not too much.
Oh, okay.
He likes it light on the pineapple.
I thought that I thought that implied the existence of dark pineapple. And I was kind of wondering.
That's your new character name.
Dark pineapple? Yeah.
No.
I go in some circles as dark pineapple. But you didn't hear it from me. And you like throw a smoke bomb down and you disappear.
That looks good. Smoked whiskey burger.
Is that the name of your character?
No, it's a recipe that popped up. I already told you my name of my character. It's Maximilian Anchovy.
Yeah, Maximilian Anchovy.
So warlock, monk, barbarian, bard.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'll let the group decide. Would you rather have a prankster rogue character or another storm tempest, but like useful? Because I know what I'm doing this time.
Well, Andy
Oh,
disagrees.
no.
This is a fuck.
You just infuriated him. He couldn't stand
I
it.
did.
Sorry, I was just reading they had a new Unearthed Arcana where they updated the Psychic Knight and Soul Knife subclasses.
Oh, is that for monks?
Psychic Knight is fighter, Soul Knife is rogue.
Okay. Well, Isaac, what did you think? Well, I was saying,
what?
what sounds more useful to the party? Having like a prankster rogue who can more illusion based and tricking people and probably better outside of combat, or another Tempest cleric, but now I know what I'm doing, so healing and damage dealing and casting.
See, that is a tricky question because I don't know what Tayshawn is. And Tayshawn, being a bard, in theory should be doing one or the other of those, since they're two of
Yeah.
Bard's biggest strengths. Being a trickster or a healer are two of Bard's biggest assets.
Well, how was he kind of playing? I'm trying to remember how he was
He
playing.
didn't do anything.
Hmm.
He kept trying to cast damage spells that, oh, I know he doesn't have healing now that I think about it.
Yeah, I'm thinking healing. I think he built his to be a little more prankstery, because he does
Well,
a lot
I
of it. Because now I think about it, he was doing a lot of status effects, was he not?
I wouldn't mind doing, Cleric or Paladin. My only big beef with Paladin is we already have two charisma-based characters.
It's all on you, but you said you wanted to punch, and plus you punching the information out of people.
Yeah, if I was going for the monk build, I'm just very undecided.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of like, if we're going for an optimal team, which we don't have
I know.
to clarify, we are missing a healer, a heavy damage dealer, a healer, a heavy damage dealer, and what was the other thing? Certain and a wisdom class for perception. We don't have a perception
Oh shit. Okay.
class.
I'm doing a Tempest cleric. It kind of fulfills wisdom, can heal. Tempest cleric can do some pretty good damage, especially with spirit guardians and stuff.
Right. Okay.
So, yep, we'll do that.
Oh.
But hey, we can
Hello.
hear you.
Okay, I had to restart my PlayStation.
Hell.
Man,
And
Well,
then
you
what
just got-
race were you gonna be for that?
Furbulk, and I've rolled stats and stuff for it.
So you're taking up my old race. Now you
Yes.
could tell people
he's
you're
got-
a foot and a half taller than them.
I can.
Use a good old moniker. I'm 8 fucking feet tall.
I forgot you were a
And
giant,
he's 8
or that you were Furbulk in general.
Tall. And can't beat that. This right here. This is Big Cass. And
But I
he's
do
a
also point out
big
that
paw.
although way less offensive in spells, Life Cleric also still has heavy armor proficiency.
Yeah.
Uh,
I do like calling lightning down though.
that's very fair. And it'll be good to have multiple different damage types.
Lightning, wind, ice. Still get access to the healing spells, just won't get the double. But from what I've been reading, D&D 5e, healings. You're not supposed to be one of those people who just heals constantly all the time, because you generally won't be able to out-heal most attacks. It's more just make sure you can heal someone who's dying.
Oh yeah, for D&D, a proper healer is more a preventative healer or
Yeah.
a post-combat healer. You rarely are supposed to be like focusing on keeping everyone topped off because you just
Yeah.
burn out of your spell slots really quick.
That's definitely more of a JRPG thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to focus on having abilities like, and
Like
this is an
ward.
example, not like necessities, your aid spell, inspiring leader feat to give temporary HP, and then like good berries one a lot of people like
Yeah.
because it feeds and does a teensy bit of healing. So yeah, stuff like that. But
Sweet.
yeah, you don't want to be burning spell slots left, right, and center. The
Yeah.
idea is that you're not using your healing spells unless A, someone's dying in combat, or B, someone is injured and has burned all through all their hit dies.
Just keep
So have
saying
you
need
settled on
healing.
how
That's what works
far
with
in
the
the future
internet.
this is going to be?
Huh?
No, I have not.
What's up?
Yo, what's up, dude?
Or actually, how long are we planning on this campaign to be? Is another good question.
Who knows? I haven't even thought of what we're doing yet, so I couldn't tell
Okay,
you.
sweet.
Also, remember, if you don't like your character, you could always die.
I mean, that's true. Are we now, Zach? Did you say we're starting at level 12 again for this one too, or we're starting?
Yeah, we're still
lower?
gonna be 12th level.
And do we still get the items? And was it like 3 or something like that?
3 uncommon items and 5,000 GP
Yeah.
was what was
There's
last.
3
It
uncommon
was
and 1 rare.
3 uncommon, and 5,000.
Yeah.
Yes.
One rare.
Sweet.
That was what the standard.
Yep, one rare. I definitely remember
said.
having at least one rare.
That's what the standard rule set did proclaim.
Sweet. Oh, Isaac, my dice came in.
Oh, nice. That was quick.
I know. Also, I liked your felt thing, but I think I found a dice tray I like better.
What are you guys doing?
When
We
those-
are in Monster Hunter World, playing some Dungeons and Dragons, but for the moment today is mostly just character building.
And just vibing.
We're just vibing.
Vibing,
Just chilling
bro.
out, enjoying the
Vibing.
nice Monster
Enjoying each
Hunter
other.
music, talking, chatting it up.
But yeah. Sorry. But Isaac, yeah, I grabbed like a lunch cube,
Oh,
like from
interesting.
Walmart. But it's got like a 2-compartment bottom, and then like
Cactar.
just a regular 1 compartment, so I can keep like the dice in the segmented bottom and use the lid as a tray.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's like $3. Yeah.
What the hell's the
Because
cube of-
well, I actually. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Sorry, I was just thinking out loud.
What you think about?
I didn't pick a rare item, so I was just looking through those.
They do silly things.
Yeah. I had a silly item that I was hoping to use more in that last campaign. That basically let me roll a dice and do things like summon a boat.
If I keep the same character, can I
Yep.
keep my items but get one new rare item if it takes place in the future? You just acquired it.
Do you
Are
already
you talking about
have?
keeping the
Do you
exact
already have
same
3
character?
uncommon and 1 rare item?
I can get rid of the previous rare item I had.
What was that?
It was a long sword where it dealt damage that couldn't be recovered.
You know, it's
Oh,
a
that-
sword of wounding.
The sword of wounding.
But then you gave him a better sword.
Yeah, I guess you can do that. I don't care.
There's a cloak I want that gives me a teleport.
Hmm.
I'll be right back, guys.
Yeah.
You want that? Wings of flying? Don't want that. I think I might take that one.
Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, that sucks.
What sucks?
I was looking up Instant Fortress. So each of the walls and stuff has 100 hit points, but the only way you can heal it is with using a wish spell.
Nice.
Wait for what?
It's a rare magical item. It's just called Instant Fortress. You basically put a cube on the ground and it becomes a giant fortress that you can go in.
Nice.
But,
Sounds pretty dope.
and if you cast it on a group of enemies, it does 10d10 damage.
Okay.
But I'm not taking that one.
I'll be right back as well.
I'm gonna take those instead. No. Probably just take the No, that's dumb. I like that one. That's a wondrous rare item. I can't take that.
Why not?
Isn't wondrous rare item different than just a regular rare item?
I think Wondrous is just a classification of item.
Oh.
It's basically a catch-all that doesn't catch all the rest of it. Because Bag of Holding is a Wondrous item.
Gotcha.
Tayshawn had 2 of those.
Don't really need any enchanted weapons. Rope of Entanglement. Fuck it. I'll take the instant fortress. No, we're not. Damn it. No. Okay.
Alright, so I was thinking about re-rolling or rolling my stats. I'm gonna go with Path of the Juggernaut this time. So, you gonna walk me through re-rolling these stats, Isaac?
Oh, it's very simple. Either write them down or fill in the spots and rearrange as necessary. But all you'll do is roll 4d6, remove whatever the lowest number is, and add the other 3 die together, and that will be one of your stats. You do this 6 times, and then plug those numbers in wherever you want them to go.
Alright.
Hey, Isaac.
Yep.
I had a question about the D&D 5e builder thing we're using.
Yeah.
I feel like we talked about this before, but I want to make sure I'm understanding it. So, when you're doing your ability scores or your stats, are you supposed to add your racial modifier bonuses onto your main ability scores, or does it do that for you?
Only if it gives you an optional one. Like +1 to whatever set you want, or +1 to one of these two. It does not
Okay.
add that in. But if it says you will get +2 to Constitution, it adds that in already.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, yep, yeah, I'm seeing it now. Cool. Hi, Wrigley boy. Come here.
Damn it. Alright, there's that taken care of.
Well, this is going well. I've got two 18s.
Nice.
Ooh, how are you doing your rolls? Just
Four
D20?
D6. No, four D6s, and then you remove the lowest one. Yeah, it's got a.
Ah,
Yeah,
I did.
that's what I've been telling them, is to leave that as an option.
I did 2d6 plus 6. Which I've been told a pretty decent way to do it. I like it.
I didn't
Make
know
sure
that
you.
one.
It basically guarantees you don't get lower than an 8 or higher than an 18. My rogue stats were
Well, 3d6 could leave you with a 24.
no 2d6 plus
Oh.
6 to whatever you get. So like if you rolled 2 1s, you add 6 to that. If you rolled 2 6s, you get 12. Add 6, get 18.
Okay.
I got a 12, a 13, an 18, an 18, 12, and a 9.
Nice.
What's up? Pretty good.
What was that again?
12, 13, 18, 18, 12, and a 9.
Very nice. That's not too far off from what
So
I got.
I got a
Oh,
bunch
mine
of
are
pretty good rolls.
Yeah.
I think my way I did 13, 16, 11, 16, 12, 14. Dude, though, Isaac, the other one, the Arcane Trickster, rolled 14, 15, 13, 18, 13, 13.
You're roboting.
Huh?
I mean, let's see here. Oh yeah, now I need to add. Now I just gotta discover how this character will behave.
Do 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 do. So I did end up taking the Instant Fortress as my rare item.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. I took Bracers of Defense.
What did I pick?
I picked. It allows me to win the game
With my teeth.
with my teeth. I just bite really hard and everything works out.
Alright. I'm gonna need you to bite this electrical cord for me.
This illogical cord? You got it, boss.
No, electrical. Yeah, it's very illogical. It's just plugged into this thing over there.
Logical.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, turn and switch up the music. I like that one. It'll do. It'll do for now.
Dude, I'm about to burn all of your cakes. Hold on, back up a little bit, James. Get on the other side of Michael.
On the other side of it, alright.
Oh, what's happening here?
Oh no!
But do your knife pose again.
Oh! I see.
Would you like some cake, sir?
From Indiana Jones, I see.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
God, I haven't watched any of those in years. They're such good movies, too.
We're not flying, we're falling!
I do want to point out, I just found a rare item in case people want this. It's Amulet of Health, and it just sets your Constitution score to 19.
Hell yeah.
So if you're looking for more Constitution,
Isaac, I appreciate your edgy armor.
Gotta look the part.
You gotta
Hard-boiled detective.
look.
This is the closest thing to a trench coat there is.
Full anime.
Did I mess up my
Technically not,
ability
because
modifiers?
Dante's coat is in the game.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Dante's coat.
Which is like straight up just like a big leather coat.
I was on the wrong character, that's why.
Not quite a trench coat, but it's admittedly more of one.
So what's our next day for this?
I'm not sure. Since I'll be back to work
busy all
Monday.
weekend, right? But
Yeah, he's busy all this weekend. I don't know his schedule for the next week. I know I'm gonna start working, but I don't know what my hours are really gonna entail yet. Besides,
you
the
said
fact
you
that-
might be working mornings? Oh, sorry.
yeah, I will be working morning the first day for sure. Though they said they might move me when I feel ready to move to second shift. Though I'll work true second shift, so I'll work 4 to 12:30.
Oof.
Yeah.
There we go. Hard-boiled detective.
Oh, there you go.
No,
Now you just need to strike this pose. With your
is that what your
katana.
personality is gonna be?
Yeah, I need answers.
Oh. Alright then.
Her, that's katana. Her sword steals people's souls. And that's why Suicide Squad's actually a great movie, guys. Totally.
Wait, what? Are you reading the chat?
No, I said that. There's a line in Suicide Squad where when Katana gets introduced, Rick Flag just describes who she is, saying, "Oh, her, that's Katana. Her sword steals people's souls."
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
That's all. And then they never talk about her pretty much the rest of the movie, even though she's there the whole time.
Yeah, she kind of doesn't really do anything, does she?
No, I think she uses her sword a couple times, maybe. I don't even remember using it that much. But she's there for the rest of the movie. But I'm glad we now know everything we need to know about Katana.
So, I gotta say, I found an amazing item. Belt of Dwarven Kind.
Oh, does it turn you into a dwarf?
It does. My favorite part is specifically, while attuned to the belt, you have a 50% chance each day at dawn of growing a full beard. If you're capable of growing one, or visibly thicker beard if you already have one.
Nice.
So you just wake up and
oh, Oh, I gotta quit drinking.
Buy my balls, girl.
Honestly,
Oh,
it
God.
gives you some pretty good shit. Other than that, +2 Constitution, advantage on Persuasion if you're talking with dwarves. Saving throws against poison advantage. Resistance to poison damage, dark vision, speak, read, write, elvish. Basically, you get dwarf on addition. Who, who really likes their strength stat?
Me? I do.
So there's a
My strength stat's
belt of
pretty.
great strength that, well, I thought I picked rare and uncommon. It says it varies, so I'm not sure which ones. But there's like 6 varieties of this belt, and they basically set your strength score. And the lowest is 21. The highest is 29. Oh, the only one you can get is a rare, and it's the low one. It just sets your strength to 21.
I mean, that's higher than what I got. I have a 18,
It,
but
it
still.
wouldn't really change anything.
Oh.
Have you added your ability modifiers yet?
Nope.
What weapon are you using?
Fuck, what was that one that I got in the last campaign? The fire sword. I should have wrote that down.
Can you actually go above 20? I mean, because that sets it straight to 21. It's not like...
You can. The thing is, 21 doesn't give you anything that 20 doesn't already give you.
Gotcha.
But 22 does.
You need to hit 22 to really get a bonus. Like, it might come up at some point, but it won't give you any stronger ability score modifier.
Got ya.
But I took a similar item, the Headband of Intellect,
Oh.
to set my intelligence score to 19.
Nice.
It's not something I need. Like, if it disappeared and my intelligence dropped back down to, well, not stupid, then it wouldn't be a huge deal. But it does give me options with my character.
Yeah.
Because I have the ability to burn key points to give myself extra reactions per turn, up to my ability modifier for intelligence. Which I can't see that ever coming up more than once or twice in a blue moon.
Never know. Are you gonna be wearing any armor?
Nope.
Isaac? Ooh, there's this one called Bracers of Defense, gives you +2 AC if you're wearing no armor and using
Yep.
no shield.
I'm well aware, because I've got it.
Ah.
There's also a Cloak of Protection that gives you
And I've
+1.
got that too.
Alright.
Oh.
I thought I had.
I'm good at them their stratagems and stuff.
Strategizes.
So, I got a stupidly high armor class, which is good, because monks don't have a ton of health.
What's your armor?
23.
23?
Yep.
Ooh. That's really good.
Yeah.
Because unarmored defense is 10, plus my ability score modifiers for dexterity and wisdom combined, which are both 5. Because I didn't see a skill that I absolutely needed, or a feat I absolutely needed, so I just went for straight up stats. My guy's gonna be one of those back alley brawlers.
He's a monk?
Back alley monk brawler.
Only
Yes.
technically. I'm a hard-boiled detective. Hell bent on finding out the truth.
Holy shit! I just found an item that lets you be that basically puts you in card captors. So that's cool.
There should be a...
Deck of illusions.
Yep.
And there's also deck of tricks. We should all take a deck of illusion, and then we can roleplay out Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
Dusted dryness. Ugh.
I'm also fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah. How do you know what your speed is? Oh, just like the feet.
It is your race tells you,
Okay.
and it
Yeah,
doesn't
okay.
really change unless you have an item or a class that changes it for you.
Now, how does I never quite got how the speed works and everything?
Your speed is how many feet you can move
Like to get
during the
around?
movement section of your turn.
Okay.
No, I forgot I had that. Armor of Shadows.
You can also, as an action, depending on your class, you might get it as a bonus action. You can use the dash action, which
Oh,
allows
yeah.
you to move double your speed in one turn.
Ah, that's what that meant.
Yeah. So I'm fast as fuck, boy.
I thought I took that.
Gauntlets of Ogre Power.
Oh yeah, I actually did know about that. There's a lot of little like items that just give you the powers.
Yeah. Because what's your strength at
It's
Raggedy?
ogre time. Huh?
Oh,
I have an 18
Raggedy
into strength, but I'm not sure what my bonuses are, because the ability modifier is +5 to my strength.
Huh?
With my ability modifier, it says +5 to my strength.
Interesting. It should only be +4 at 18. Unless Juggernaut gives you an ability, which it might.
So it would be 18 +5?
No,
Huh? No.
that's just your modifier. 18's just the stat. It is because it is 18. You get a +5.
Well, you should get a +4.
But you're a
But-
crazy barbarian man. So you say thee nay.
I'm sorry, I just love the name of this one. Gloves of Missile Snaring.
Just walk around, knock people the fuck out of your way, Andy. That's weird. You should only have +4 from your ability modifier.
I went and adjusted the character that I already had, and then just changed him to just change his path.
I found this little gem. Oh.
Well, did you hear that coronavirus is racist? It only targets the black communities and nobody else gets it?
There's actually a reason that's the thing people are talking about.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's
so-
because largely black communities tend to be poorer, which means, or disproportionately poorer, I apologize. Less access to health care, more often than not are essential workers, so higher exposure rate. Like, it's a bunch of different things mixed in. It's more, when people bring that up, it's obviously not the virus is racist, and more like the
Doctors are racist, and they don't help people who are minorities.
Actually, that also is a contributing factor. They're getting worse treatment even when they do go to doctors, or subpar treatment, or just getting denied treatment. And this isn't like like super common, like I'm gonna go to the hospital like right now and there's gonna be people getting denied left, right, and center for being black. But this is like one of those things where it's not a particularly large thing, but it's a lot of different things all stacking on top of each other to create this problem, or make this problem worse. I don't have all the facts right in front of me, but there's actually it's actually a real issue, not just some person fucking flipping out over stupid shit. It's not men who claim, and I saw this earlier today, men who claim to hate astrology are sexist. Because they're, what was it? They are downplaying, God, what was it? Like, I legitimately just looked at that and was just done for the day. I gotta go look at the post now. I was about to have an aneurysm. Unpopular opinion. Hating on astrology is masculine distaste for feminine-coded interest in emotions and psychology, which feeds misogyny that denies women access to scientific spaces. I about had an aneurysm.
Okie dokie.
This is why people won't take shit seriously. The motherfuckers out there, like, making up problems that don't exist.
Yeah, like, there's problems in Animal Crossing.
I don't know. Probably. Japanese can be a bit, racially insensitive due to, the fact that they're a very isolated culture by comparison.
By
So,
I
choice.
mean,
Who
I
knows?
mean,
Maybe.
I read an article that people were saying that people are turning. I forget. I'd have to go back and look at it. It was something stupid.
Turning
And
into
basically, the solution
infected.
is don't invite people onto your island that you don't know.
Oh, because if that's what I'm
That's
thinking,
just a good thing.
that's just a good thing because people can like dig up your trees and break your
Yeah.
rocks and all kinds of other stuff.
It was
And
a
I feel like it's
Polygon
permanent.
article.
Yeah.
They were just like trying to make a big deal out of something that's super preventable.
No, it is a big deal. You're playing Animal Crossing,
Or if you
and you
play,
need to not let those people in. And they
if you
gotta
play
pay
Animal
for it.
Yeah. But
Oh,
if you do
was it the
play
article where people were hiring bouncers?
No, it was a new one that just came out today.
Man, why
I mean, that's kind of
can't
always
people
been a
get
thing
this
with
passionate
Animal
about
Crossing
good
since
games?
they've been able to do internet stuff, though. Like, yeah.
It was
Also,
just
that's just a thing
mainly
in general. Just, don't let people into your games that you don't know.
yeah.
Like, in games like that. Where
Yeah,
they
I
can
think
actually come in and fuck up, like, tons of work.
You talking
Yeah.
about? Don't you want everyone, especially people in the chat, to join your guys' Ark adventure?
Yeah, and blow up my islands when I'm offline.
Yeah.
I mean, they can't do that specifically, but yeah.
They
Blow
can
up
blow
my,
up your stuff.
blow up my bases while I'm on the other side of the map.
Yeah, that.
So what are we doing then?
Yeah,
Has everyone got their shit figured out, or
I
we
do.
still working?
I'm done.
Oh, hooray! Who do we got? We got a barbarian juggernaut dwarf, Furbolg, cleric,
Tempest Cleric.
Tempest cleric. I don't know your race, James. What was it?
Human.
Ah, yeah. Human, lurker of the deep Orlok, and a elf, way of the Cobalt Soul monk. And Tayshawn, I guess.
He's just Tayshawn.
So does everyone know what they're doing with their character, though?
Yeah.
Like, character-wise, or...
Like, personality-wise, I guess, for lack of a better word.
I kind of have to think on that a little bit more.
Character is easily startled because of the PTSD caused by the ship explosion.
Being flung through time and coming out a different species. Oh no, you didn't choose.
was always naked. Couldn't stand it. Captain.
Give you.
Which
Planet.
Captain Ginyu Planet. Oh, could you imagine if Captain Ginyu was Captain Planet?
What do you mean?
No survivors.
you're just haunted by my guy, Andy. You just hear family in the background. That's it. I'm gonna blow up this whole goddamn shit.
So, it was 3 uncommon and 1 rare item?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Shame you didn't go with the rogue though on one basis. You could have stolen Tayshawn's deck of many things.
I could've.
Just pickpocket that shit right off him.
Yoink.
That would have been great. I mean, you could give it back later, but it would have been funny just to watch him flip
Oh,
his
no.
shit.
What you could have done was take the deck of pranks, stole his deck of many things, and just switched it out with the deck of pranks so he wouldn't have known.
Yeah, swap it out with deck of illusions.
Oh my god.
That's it. I'm becoming a rogue.
Oh, I'm so tired.
Long day.
Yeah, I've started to work out. Today's like my third day of working out, and I'm sore and dying and fat.
Hey,
and
good on you,
overweight.
man.
Yeah. It's rough.
It is rough.
So, who's got like an idea of where they're going with their character, personality-wise? Once again,
I do. My guy's gonna be very posh and overconfident.
is he
very
gonna
much
roll his
a-
R's? Please tell me you can roll your R's.
I unfortunately cannot roll my R's. If I did, I'd probably make like a deviant Yakuza type guy, but I cannot do that.
Fair. Took me a second because I was not thinking Yakuza. I was thinking like Maximilian Pegasus, but like driven to the extreme with the super, like with the
Yeah.
like full on like over the top British accent.
Oh, I can do British accent, but when I'm tired, I cannot.
You could just make him Scottish.
Oh,
Mine, think of Colonel Armstrong. Or Major Armstrong.
Yeah.
Bear witness to my muscles.
Unfortunately, I am literally tongue-tied, so I am physically incapable of doing that, which upsets me to the highest degree. It's not necessary to do an accent, but it makes it fun.
Yeah.
I kind of want my accent, my voice to be kind of like Mr. Popo from Team 4-Star Bridged.
A rapist?
He's not a rapist. Wait, I forgot about that part. Oh,
About
know
like
whether
how
you're
he points out that he's an implied
safe.
rapist, but he'll never come out and say it.
all these squares make a circle.
I don't know, I'm kind of in between doing like a Boston accent or something like that. Yeah. I need answers. Yugs. Come on, Yugs.
Come on.
Oh. I really want to do a Scottish accent for a character, but I don't even think I'm passively bad at it yet.
Passively bad at it.
Just keep watching.
Well, there's a
Braveheart.
certain point of bad where it's like acceptable, but there's a certain point of, there's
Yeah.
always just like cringy bad where it's just like, can you not? Could you do something else, please? And I'm probably still in that stage. I also can't hold it. Like every time I practice, like it just kind of falls off after a couple of words.
Well, then you're just Welsh, because that's how they sound. Like really bad Scottish and Irish accents just thrown together.
Oh,
I really like Zach's idea of you playing a character that only speaks Japanese and use Google Translate.
Oh God!
there's a whole lot of reasons I'm not going to do that. Least of all, that would be exhausting.
Nani?
Sorry, you're sticking with Shaggy still, right, Andy?
I am.
You gonna do the whole like actually make him like a full-on drug addict?
I don't know about that. Zach, he said I could have a bag of drugs.
So you have options.
I like the idea of this. If you make the alchemist, so you can supply me with drugs.
That was a definitive idea. They're also like pseudo healers. They're just a support character build. The alchemist artificer. They got random potions that may or may not turn you into something weird.
Like what? Something weird.
I don't know. It's kind of your decision.
If I'd be Zach's decision, he could roll like a D10 or something.
If I remember right, it actually says that the drinker gets to decide what they transform into. So you get experimental elixirs, which you make one every day. And the elixir does one of like 8 random effects.
No.
Say how long they last.
I'm
No.
having a hard time, enough time finding Isaac.
Huh?
I don't know what he means by that. I mean, if he did the Google Translate to Japanese thing.
Why can't you find me? I'm standing right in you.
Yeah, he's right here.
Inside of you.
What's I don't understand, Progressive. I don't understand. Oh, is what something we said a while ago. Okay.
We are one.
Till all are one.
I must get rid of this abomination.
Nice work. You did it. That was when he was talking about probably people. Oh, that's when he was talking about people breaking shit. Oh, and you're if people jumped in on your game and Ark.
That's when I would get on like the local chat and start yelling at people in Japanese that I don't know how to speak.
Oh god.
I think, guys, that I've seen enough anime to, get the gist.
Have you?
I don't know. I'll ask the fucking Fingerless Gloves Code Red Mountain Dew Zelda music guy at Meyer. I will never forget this. To the day I die.
Wait, was this something that actually happened?
Yeah, please
Oh, yeah.
explain.
So I went to the store yesterday. I had to break some cash for my mom, and I had to pick up some groceries. And I'm walking along, and I passed by this guy who I can only describe as, like, he had Axton's aesthetic, but if Axton stopped caring about life, but still put in, like, weird bits of effort. He was wearing, like, completely, like, Axton wears clean, pretty crisp clothes. He was wearing, like, Axton style, but completely, like, disheveled, like, it was all, like, dingy, like, super faded black. Shit like that. He had fingerless gloves on. He had his hair tied into a ponytail with a hat on. I don't remember what kind of hat. I don't think it was a fedora, sadly. But he had that whole, like, I want to be a cool guy, but, like, from the perspective of someone who just, like,
I mean, with fingerless gloves,
Has been
he
bullied.
doesn't have that hat. He should have, like, what else can he fucking have and be more hipster?
Yeah, he had the fingerless
Got a
gloves,
beret
and
on.
he had... And I'm not even joking here. As I walk past, I see his cart, and he has the only thing I discerned from his cart was a case of Code Red Mountain Dew. And he has his phone, speakers on full blast, playing the Song of Storms from Zelda. And I want to clarify, I ended up walking past this guy several times. or walking within earshot of him, and he had that thing going the entire time he was in the store. I was in that general vicinity, like walking past him on and off for like 20 minutes, looking at random shit, and it was still the Song of Swords.
So was this a random customer, or was this a work? Well, I guess the worker wouldn't be dressed like that, would they?
No,
'Cause they got the uniforms.
I'm like, I don't pay much attention when people are dressed, and you dress how you do. But like, this is what like some high school level cringe, high school anime club cringe. And trust me, I know.
I know you were president.
I wanna hear it from one of the guys who went to my anime club.
I did.
Hell, I was also president.
Yeah,
So was I.
Everyone in this chat but James.
I was not.
And Michael wasn't.
No. Everyone in this chat but James was in anime club. Sorry.
Oh,
In
Oh,
our
it
anime
was
club.
in
Anime club.
yeah.
Huh?
I was too cool for anime club.
Yeah, Broseph went to anime club too. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah, I could tell with your I'm boycotting your guys' stream because Deku's not one of the top 10 anime protagonists of all time.
Dude, he was justified in that. He was right. Hashtag not valid. No Deku.
In fairness, I'm pretty sure if we had thought ahead of time that it was going to be a top 10 thing, we would have all said, yeah, Deku should be in there.
He should have been top 5. I don't know. Top
yeah, I
5.
probably would have went top 10. Oh, but apparently, Isaac, just that Meyer was just fucked up yesterday in general.
That Meyer is just awful.
I know, dude. I went right after you did. Well, a couple hours after, based on when we were texting each other.
Yeah.
And I saw a dude. Right, so I'm in the self-checkout lanes, and I'm restarting to check my stuff out. This dude tries to get into the self-checkout lane with a whole fucking grocery cart, right?
Sounds
and the
about
lady, I know, and the lady actually stopped and was like, "No, you're not doing that."
Also, they kept fucking with the
But
votes.
why?
Oh, the votes
I mean,
too.
hurry, I
he
gotta
threw
go.
such a fit, called her
To
a
yay and nay
bitch,
for the top
and then just
10.
fucking left his cart full of groceries. And I'm like,
Damn.
well, obviously it wasn't that
That
important.
important.
Why are you at the
If
store?
I can't get this expeditiously done the way I want,
I'll say my whole thing is it's probably faster when you got that much groceries. It's probably faster to have someone that does it for their fucking job to do it.
And
Yeah.
you have a very small amount of space in the self-checkout. It's
Not only that, but like, let's be real. If you're not checking out stuff all the time, as someone who's been has been a cashier at a grocery store, you get a rhythm and you kind of get like a second sense for like where the labels on
Barcodes
everything
are.
are. You know the codes for all the produce and bulk food lookups. I mean, and
yeah.
And you've got like the whole conveyor belt stuff. Like Ragged is saying, you just as a cashier, you got more room to grab stuff and maneuver the bags. They have those nice bag like roundy round things.
Yeah, there's only room for like 2 or 3 bags on that actual thing.
So, chat said also it's only 20 items or less, and then Ashley actually said people be like that sometimes.
They do though.
ooh, bro, for real. That tells you the state of this country. I tell you, I can't break the rules for no apparent reason. You're
he
a
literally-
bitch.
He literally was like, "Well, they didn't have that rule before." And she's like, "Oh, I don't care." Go.
If I had been the guy talking to that person, I would have literally just pointed in any direction.
Dude, this old guy behind me started just fucking rocking this dude, like just making fun of him right to his face. I think that's why he left his groceries, really.
You can't fucking read the thing that says 20 items or less.
Yeah, dude, he's just like, "Ooh, look at me! I think I'm really important." And need to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm really hoping that one of the items in this cart was like a 24 case of like Bud Light.
nah.
It would just like paint a complete picture.
Dude, I was about to say, the old man actually pissed off both him and the girlfriend or wife that I didn't realize he was with.
I mean,
Why she's like they were walking by.
that's
No.
entirely on Andy!
Fell into the black abyss.
Unacceptable.
My meal is ruined and my day has been destroyed.
I feel bad for that guy. He fell off. I think he was up in the attic and he fell and he broke his like pelvis completely.
The My Day is Ruined guy?
Yeah,
Dang.
Oh fuck.
he's doing his videos now from his bed because he was doing something in the attic and he fell and it completely shattered his pelvis.
Shit. I hope a speedy recovery for him. That's awful.
Yeah, I know. It's just.
Some self-checkouts don't have a limit, so maybe they thought that was one of them.
They even upped the amount of stuff you could have in the self checkout in the past few years.
Yep.
For real.
Like, it used to be 12 items or less, now it's 20 because they realized we're all fat as fuck.
But not to be confused with do-it-yourself checkout, which is slightly different because there's not an item limit.
I like it when people try to take their carts out the spinning revolver doors and they can't. Like, they just don't understand that the cart won't go through. And they still try anyway.
Yeah. Also, I think it's less that because yeah, some self checkouts don't have a limit, but these ones usually are marked specifically.
I mean, not during this whole pandemic specifically, but in general, yeah, we probably also have less of this whole problem. They actually had more than 2 lanes open elsewhere.
Oh my gosh.
Like, I'm looking at you, Walmart, walking at 11 p.m. A little late, but 1 lane, really?
I thought they were closed at like 8 now.
I'm talking about in general.
Oh, okay.
Again, I'm excluding the pandemic because, okay, theoretically, although this isn't the case, but theoretically, we want less employees around that could potentially get sick. So,
Well,
you
see,
know.
and the thing that sucks about all that is, like, every store I've been to since pandemic hit, it feels like they each have like at least one self checkout lane that's gone, if not like 2 or 3. It's just like out of business for that day or whatever.
Oh yeah, because like they don't actually have to function at these stores.
Oh yeah. Not saying
They
like I
gotta
blame
keep
them
the
or
place
anything.
barely running. They don't actually have to put any effort in.
I was like, not that I blame or anything. Things break down, but you know it does end up sucking more so now because more people I think are using them.
Yeah, I agree. Even though it doesn't really make any goddamn sense, but whatever.
It's because they don't want to get sick.
So let's all flood to the store apparently every day.
she actually makes a good point. You think people read? Wouldn't the self-checkout put people at risk anyways? I know that workers clean them, but with high intake of customers, it just adds people. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but from what I've
Not
been
really.
seeing, this virus is less a fomite thing, which is the virus being something that you pick up off of inanimate objects than it is. It's more
Therefore.
hazardous generally to be with people. Now, granted, nowadays the lines around those things are can be so compact that, I mean, it's probably a crapshoot regardless, but...
I just, I don't get people. I seem to... Now, I hear it's dead all over the place, but it seems like now I see people crammed more into places I went to regularly than there was before.
I think people just need to get out.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I also think people are maybe, depending on when you're going, there's just more people available at those hours since they aren't working or they're working from home and have more flexibility in doing stuff like that. Like going
Well, I'm
to
kind
store
of
and stuff.
going all over the place just whenever I happen to have time.
Yeah.
Like, the only time I really haven't gone is, like, as soon as they open. What?
Well, but then that's where all the old people go.
Good. And let them have less of a risk if there's less people there.
A lot of places are doing senior hours now.
My work.
Yeah, they started that actually pretty early on at Martin's.
Yeah.
But don't worry, guys. Although the rate of contamination and deaths is increasing, we're ready to reopen the economy. And Vince McMahon's going to help us.
Yes.
Oh my, I fucking
He's on it.
forgot about that shit.
And the CEO of the UFC.
Dude, that whole thing is just sports, like owners.
What do you think the
team owners
American
and stuff.
economy is made from? It's just it's comprised
Just
of
sports.
sports.
Because I'm pretty sure it was like the head of hockey,
Sports and
baseball, basketball, and football. Are
Elon
on that
Musk.
list too. I don't
It's
think
gonna
Elon
be-
Musk is on the same team.
I'm not sure. I think he was a part of that broad initiative.
I just remember reading about the team that they had, and it was like literally pretty much all the head of sports teams and leagues.
I just love the fact that they got
They're like,
fucking Vince McMahon and they
Vince
did this
fucking
like the day
McMahon.
he laid off like all his fucking wrestlers aside from like a bunch of his top billed guys.
He's
And
a
some of his
national
top billed
hero.
guys. Goodbye,
Yeah, I mean-
Rusev.
I was say nobody top billed yet. Rusev was not.
Yeah,
top
I wouldn't
billed.
say any of those are currently top billed.
No, that's what I'm saying. Aside from the top billed
I mean-
guys.
Rusev and Sarah Logan were.
Somebody's like there was definitely tons of people
Yeah.
with
Yeah, yeah.
names that were
They-
made it
They
surprising. No one-
were just hoarding everyone.
I
They
was a
got
little
rid of
surprised
their
at
hoard.
those two, although I have heard that Rusev maybe hasn't really been very happy for the last
half
year.
a year. Yeah, maybe it's been more than a year.
Everybody's hair gonna look like they were in the fourth Harry Potter movie when quarantine's over.
No, I'm good.
Didn't you have long hair before?
Yeah, it's still short.
Oh, you got your haircut. Okay.
No,
You gotta understand, I'm really just going off Facebook pictures, and like,
Yeah,
I ain't stalking your Facebook, dude. I'm not like looking over like every day.
I had long hair for a bit, and I got it cut. a while
And
back.
thank
Still
you.
kinda short.
I looked like I was in the fourth Harry Potter movie before quarantine. So, back the fuck up.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Bruh. Big mood. How's it coming for everyone on the D&D side of things, since that's what we're doing?
Well, I guess I still need to figure out a character. Like a personality.
I got what you meant.
It could be
Or
like
not, like my
Zoolander.
character, like just the paper, like the stats and skills and all that's built.
Did you put your attribute, your stat points, Andy?
I
Did
did.
you put-
Oh, talking to me or Andy?
Andy.
What?
Your stat points you get, your extra points for 4th, 8th, and 12th level.
Oh, no.
Well, there you go. There's your 20 strength.
Yeah, you can pick either stat boost or a feat if you have a feat you want to get. Stat boosts are probably more useful though.
Depends on
Especially
what
if you
your
go-
build is.
Depends, yeah, because I'm picking one
Like-
feat and 2 stat boosts.
Yeah. For what you're doing, you almost always want Warcaster.
That's the feat I grabbed.
Yeah.
I grabbed a Warcaster and put 2 points in the Wisdom.
Then you get another 2 points.
I rolled a 16, so I got 2 from being a giant and 2 for that.
No. I'm saying for you get 3 ability boosts.
Yeah, I used a feat.
Yeah. So you still have 2
So-
left. So 4
yeah,
points.
Oh wait, I thought the ability score was 1 point apiece, not 2.
No, it's 2 points apiece or
Oh.
feats.
Oh. So does that mean if we pick ability scores for everything, that you get basically 6 points to distribute?
Mhm.
Yep. 'Cause that's exactly what I got.
Okay, my bad.
That's
oh well,
what I
that's
had
good.
to do because I rolled really bad.
Shoot,
I mean, if
raise
you
my
rolled
strength
really
then.
bad, I'm sure Zach would let you re-roll.
Yeah.
But, with the boost, it made my scores decent. So
Fair
Shoot.
enough.
So I get
Also,
6
like,
stat points to mess around with?
Mhm.
all you really need for Warlock is charisma.
Yep.
Like, that's the big thing. So if your best stat was just kind of low, you could just dump everything into charisma and you'd still be set.
Shoot.
Like, Constitution, obviously, you want, but beyond that,
So my Horcrux's got pretty good stats then now. Rocking 17 strength, 20 wisdom, and 19 constitution.
nice. What do I got? Not including, like, my, equipment bonuses. I've got 11 strength, 20 dex, 18 constitution, 11 intelligence, 20 wisdom, and 19.
Oh yeah,
Correct.
if we don't count equipment boosts, my constitution's a 16.
Ah, okay. Cause yeah, I got 2 17s and a 15 on my rolls.
Or I might just actually switch my rare item and do the strength boost instead of the constitution boost, so they have a constitution base instead of like a equipment based. Might be a better idea.
Yeah, it's hard to say, but yeah. Cause you can always fall back on your magic,
Mhm.
whereas you can't really fall back on health.
Yeah.
Um,
think
I really
I'll
wanted
do
the
that.
winged boots, but you can. Important thing, keep track of this. You can only have 3 items at a time that you're attuned to.
Yeah. So what
It'll
exactly is attuning and how do you do it?
Well, in this context, I'm going to say that we're already assumed that we are already attuned to our items. But it's
Yeah.
basically you got to spend an hour like focusing on it or some shit
Okay.
to become attuned to it.
And,
And
it's
then you're
3
like-
items that you can be attuned to?
Yeah, 3 items at once, which is why I needed
Okay.
to change up one of my items.
Got you. Can you
That's
lose
something I
attunement?
only found out like today or yesterday, or realized I should say. I think I read it somewhere before.
Can you lose attunement?
Yeah, you can reattune to an item.
No, I meant like by an effect
Like-
or something.
I'm not sure. I think it's really just there to stop you having a bunch of overpowered equipment at once.
Oh, definitely.
With the exception of Artificer, which can attune to a bunch of shit, especially the Armorer class.
Makes sense.
Because, like, being able to make magic items is, like, their big thing. Or one of their big things.
This week on House Hunters, husband $1,200 stimulus check, wife $1,200 $6.9 million.
Wait, I missed that. What?
This week on House Hunters, husband $1,200 stimulus check, wife $1,200 stimulus check, budget $3.69 million.
Accurate.
I run a lemonade stand for a business, and my wife makes decorative anal beads. Our budget is $7 billion.
Jesus. But it's organic, right?
Free range,
The anal beads, yes, are organic.
naturally fallen trees.
Natural.
Ugh.
You're just a bunch of sunflower seeds on a string.
And a pine cone.
Yeah, actually, no, a bunch of pine cones. You're right.
Dude, people gotta calm down with that fucking, like, makeup filter shit they're putting on everything.
No. Gee. Question,
People
Isaac.
have-
Oh,
go ahead.
did you say you had the thing that pushed your strength at 19, or is that your intelligence?
Mine was intelligence, but I'm pretty sure there's a strength option too.
I know
Although
there
that
is
might
one.
be a higher rarity.
I know there is one. I saw it in my. I filtered for rare and uncommons, and I'm just not finding it again.
I think it's Gauntlets of Power or something like that.
Oh, okay. Let me take a look there. Mhm.
Oh, Funimation Now is a streaming free movie from today till Monday.
Nice.
What's up?
Funimation Now, I got an email, is streaming I don't know if it's a movie or TV
Oh yeah,
show for free.
Rascal Does Not Dream of Dreaming Girl. I was talking about that earlier with the guys. I was gonna go watch that since I watched the series.
I was not going to because I didn't watch the series.
I also don't think you would like it.
Probably not. I would probably chuckle at some of the funny bits.
So is it a movie or TV show?
It is a
It's a movie
that's
based on a light novel after a TV series. Taking place
Gotcha.
after the TV series. The show is based off a series of light novels. That's just adapting like one book for a movie. Whereas the TV show adapted several books for the TV series.
Yeah.
And named the TV series after the first book, which was Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Mikey, you would like that show, I think.
What show?
Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Sounds too weeby for me.
Fair.
It is a little weird.
I don't watch shows with more than 4 words in the title.
By principle.
Wow, so that's it's pretty much like
Barely
every
with
anime
My
then.
Hero. My Hero's got one word to play with.
My Hero Academia. That's right. 3 words. It's all good to go.
Yeah, no, excuse me, My
Dragon
Hero
Ball
Academia?
Dragon Ball GT, too many words. No, it's not quite. There's 4. There's only 4 words. The letter G and
It's
T
right
count.
on the
So-
line.
Yeah, it barely makes the cut.
Yep. Makes the cut.
Batman the animated series barely makes the cut.
That is true.
Pinky in the brain.
Yeah. All
It
good
has
to
to be
go.
exactly 4 words.
You know what? I changed my mind. It has to be 4 words, or
Yeah.
it's not really a show.
But yeah, no, the main character is great though. He just makes every woman he talks to uncomfortable by just stating that whatever they're doing is turning him on.
Isaac, so how did it feel like at such an middle age, not really even middle age, you're like not even 30 yet, at such a young age, finding your perfect representation in an anime character?
The character who's 11 years younger than me.
Yeah, that one.
I mean, I have used that defensive tactic before, and it works out pretty well.
So as a young man, when you found yourself in the main character of Golden Boy, how did it feel?
I don't know. I don't think I was ever just a sexual delinquent. Stupid as
Hey,
fuck,
but he was
yes.
really, yeah, I was say really smart though.
He was
Also
a
stupid
prodigy.
as fuck.
Also dumb as fuck. No, he just had no social skills. That was the difference.
Or common
World
sense.
class
Or
swimmer.
common sense, yes.
Yeah. So, how do you like my swimming?
So, how do you like my swimming? That is the best scene in the whole show, but I can't say I actually like the show.
That might have been the second best.
Yeah, that is the first best is when the lady's stomping on him. She goes to spit on him, and then like,
Yeah.
he opens up his
No,
mouth.
no. Oh, it was terrible. It's terrible. Too
was-
degenerative for me.
Ooh. Gotta get up, move around.
Also, the scene where he's biking is pretty amazing.
Oh yeah, it's,
Yeah.
you can't stop because the brakes are broken.
I forgot about this part. Here's some degeneracy for the garbage gang thing. Chat.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, nice. Dude staring at this chick's thighs, and he just says, I want them to sandwich me. Specifically, I mean my face.
Specifically.
Is that in the
Oh, that's
show?
in the show.
I gotta watch this now.
So, James, what's it like to finally find your physical representation in anime media?
Oh no, I found mine a long time ago, and it's not this show.
Oh, well, who is it? Who is...
Probably the main character in Heaven's Lost Property. That,
Oh, God. Well, you know, you're in a very different ballpark, but, like, it's the same idea. By the way, he's a
another
smutty
great
dickhead.
Another great scene.
Literally the only character
Is
who
that the
doesn't call him
bunny
out on
thingy?
Yeah.
his inappropriate sexual acts is the main chick, and that's because she's too innocent. But everyone else beats the shit out of him for it.
Wait, what was this?
Heaven's
Lost Property.
Oh, you put Garbage
Especially-
Gang there too? Oh no, that's that's cute. It was in the chat, so it like said Garbage Gang at the top, which I thought was pretty funny. You're having lewd thoughts, aren't you? My thoughts are 100 times more lewd than what you're imagining.
I do like it. The Garbage Gang pops up there, even though it's the back button.
I got another one. It's at least not sexual.
Oh.
We
Yeah,
don't
this,
serve our.
this show does not go for much visual gags. It's all just like really dumb,
One-liners.
like word. What's the word? It's all like very tightly written comedy. It's all dialogue based.
Oh.
Um, are you serious about Tomoe? I'm terribly sorry, but we don't serve "Are you serious about Tomoe" at our restaurant. I assume they went to the restaurant they knew he was working at to essentially question him.
Yep, that's the whole context.
I figured by just the image, because that's the plot of like an episode in every single romance anime of all time, and cartoon,
Yeah.
and romantic comedy movie or otherwise. Like that is in so many like just drama, like romantic stuff.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Just going through a list of just like quotes from the show. I like how I searched absolutely nothing to do with My Hero Academia, and I still have My Hero Academia result.
Search.
No, I'm still on that image thread for Bunny Girl Senpai.
Uh.
What anime is this from?
It says you posted it. How would I know?
Oh no, that's from Heaven's Lost Property. This picture, I'll post this picture real quick.
Oh, so yeah, that was Heaven Lost Property. I remember that.
Yeah. This one here, I have no idea what this is from.
Weirdly enough, I recognize it though. Oof. Big oof.
Zaku makeup tutorial. Oh. Oh.
I don't know what the anime that's from. Zuko makeup. Wow, that's messed up, dude. Get out of here.
What? Oh.
Oh, the one apple. That's cute. No, the Zuko makeup tutorial. Just kid, then hot boy.
that would also work for Todoroki.
Yeah, Todoroki. I mean, that actually happened to Todoroki.
I've seen that
Zuko
exact
actually
video
got
for Todoroki
fire
too.
being shot at him. What was that?
I don't know. Sergeant Frog's such a good anime too,
Oh, it
What
really
is
is.
it?
It's a very fun
What?
show.
with all of the references. Wow. I forgot they made.
Anybody?
What?
Yes, Robot Senpai?
Says an interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, you're breaking out in a robot voice. Like, I
Am
can't
I?
understand
How
what you're
about now?
saying. Oh, yeah, you're better now. One more time.
I was asking if anyone wanted to play GTA.
Yeah, I'm done after this.
I really want to try Ark. I'll let you guys do that while I do that.
I wouldn't mind hopping that actually.
I'll do some arc and make sure my guy didn't drown.
Alright, I've never started up, so it might be a while before I actually get to join anyone out now.
I won't be able to join, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
I need to
Oh,
own the
no,
game. What a what?
Well, by 60 or actually,
Did you do that?
You did it again.
I can't understand you, bro. It's all cybernetics on my end.
Raggy,
He's
quit
turning into
auto-tuning.
Skynet.
He's turning into... No, I can't hear
No.
you now.
It feels like I'm talking to T-Pain on Quaaludes.
I don't get that, but it sounds funny.
T-Pain, at least in his first album, did a lot of auto-tuning. His voice was a lot higher pitched.
Okay.
I'm T-Pain.
That's my name. I do good in school and
Andy, no!
play some games.
Alright, good, let's talk shit about him.
Yes.
We always
He's
have
really nice.
When you guys are done speaking with R2D2, send a chat invite. No. I mean, I can't. I can do that now. Andy! That's what he. That's what he posted after that. No. Andy!
Oh, that Zuko video looks fresh, James.
I'm pretty sure No, I never got around to showing you that one.
Yeah, I was about to say, I've never seen that before.
And you cracked me up in that video.
Hello, I've been here, contributing
Watching.
to the chat, and oh my god.
What?
Y'all should have just gotten in here.
Oh, funny.
You just be part of the stream and not do any D&D.
I could have, but I was still contributing. I was saying stuff.
True.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh. Raggedy heard your voice and just went, no.
Well, no. Hey, Raggedy said he was the only one who could hear me. Or, yeah,
Oh.
he could hear me, but he couldn't hear any of you, so he jumped out. What'd I do?
Okay, so we gotta all be screaming for when he gets back on.
Oh, okay. Just.
Oh god. Ugh. Am I a robot?
Nah.
No, you're not a robot.
Not yet.
Is this Terminator 2?
No, this is the knockoff.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I was wanting to do client job in GTA since it's still money. And I don't know how to do
So
that.
we fucking around with. Oh, that's just like Martin or Lamar or some shit.
Ooh.
But Mike's got the art.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need to be playing with everyone. Like, it's cool, we can do different things.
It was like, well, I totally want to jump into Ark. I just crashed my shit and just logged out.
Yeah, my shit keeps crashing, so I was actually going to ask you to reset the server.
Oh, that. Okay, yeah, sure.
Because every time I get on to play today, it's happened like 5 times I've gotten kicked out.
There's probably been an update or something. Yeah, I could do that. In the meantime, I could fuck around in GTA.
A small
Those are on Steam, we
Jesus.
want everyone to know the password.
Oh, that's true.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Dude,
I like how, like,
That's my
everyone
password to my
told
Facebook
Joe,
asshole.
we're gonna
That's
text
the
you the
big,
password so we don't have to say it on chat.
And then he says
God
it,
bless
yeah.
Joe, he
I
did
know.
apologize. But the first thing he does is
And then
immediately
doesn't even
read the
play.
password out loud.
Yeah.
Presumably
Right?
to Brittany.
Okay, that
to
was
let her
great
in on the
though.
joke. Oh, yeah.
That was still fantastic for the stream. For me, for
Small
our
price to pay
content.
for comedy.
For our content, it was great
Yeah.
because it was very funny.
I wonder if I'm gonna get
Oh,
Also,
right, I should.
yeah.
I'll,
it says
make
Go
my
ahead,
adjustments.
change that and send it to us.
like retroactive.
Yeah, yeah.
Are they gonna do the 604 and like take the other away, or I don't know how they're gonna do that.
Gonna have to let Dimitri know as well.
Alright,
No.
well, then do we want to close?
You're going to have to pick something
close the
really
stream
childish
on-
again,
on
though, so it's
D&D
easy to
then?
remember.
Duh. Well, probably just. I'm probably gonna keep it to the same premise. I'll just add land to the end of it.
That could seem like the little
By the way,
tree
last I
guys
checked, we were in a
They
stream.
just remind me of cacti.
Yeah, we have been this whole time.
Yeah,
Well,
we're,
shit.
So probably not that then. Round 2.
Round 2. Me not saying things out loud.
See, if they have the dedication to go through and listen to the first stream and figure out what it was, and then listen to this one,
It's not
Then
even
that's
that
a real
great.
fan. That's a real fan right there.
That's someone who really wanted to join in on this thing that can only hold so many people before I kick them.
I mean, you could not kick them, but
You're right, I could. But I could also just make sure they don't rejoin.
also true.
I have these
Despite-
powers.
But
Despite the fact that we named it in honor of our gang, it is not a garbage gang island.
no, it is not, because I'm not there.
Well, more
I think
importantly,
Though,
we just don't
though,
share.
as I've said before, you guys could always stream it. I literally gave like 2 people that play on it access to the channel.
Okay, Tayshawn doesn't really constitute as a person on our island.
I thought you were
would
gonna
run-
stop with doesn't constitute as a person.
As a person. Oh man, that's cool. Though.
Oh!
Hey,
But the other person is
Art
Andy, who still has that information.
That's fair.
In fact, the reason I gave it to him is because he was going to start streaming in mornings when he worked a different schedule.
What's
called,
up,
Called the
Mike?
Trash Can.
does it matter what session I join when I join ARC
Yes.
for you guys? What session are you guys on?
We'll explain it when you get there because it's kind of a whole process.
Well, I'm there now. Did I just pick anyone and start, and I can just switch to another one?
No, that's not how it works.
Oh, bye,
Okay, give me a
Andy.
sec. I gotta
But yeah,
I gotta switch over to Arc.
I'll close the stream then. So yeah, guys, don't forget, as always, stay lucky. We'll see you at the next one. I know this is more just us sitting around talking, but I'm glad more people jumped in. Got
We
to say
barely
hi.
did that.
And we'll definitely join you at the next stream. And
I was gonna
next,
say,
of course.
y'all were just talking to me for half that time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, we were
Yeah.
just talking. Like that's whatever.
Although it was like a 15-second like delay between me sending it.
Oh, yeah,
you,
there was.
you
Andy says he's
receiving.
resetting his router.
Ah, okay. That'll
but
probably
yeah.
help out a lot.
Next Dumpsters and Dragons will definitely like actually be playing. I'm sure. But
Yeah.
but
So,
with that, stay lucky. We'll see you at the next one. Bye guys.
bye-bye.